Prince Harry's shocking HLTV Award speech meltdown, a night that rocked esports. The 2025 HLTV Award Ceremony in Belgrade, Serbia was supposed to be a grand celebration of esports excellence, a night of prestige, recognition, and camaraderie among the best in the industry. But what was meant to be an evening of triumph and honor quickly spiraled into one of the most controversial moments in esports history. At the center of the disaster? Prince Harry. As a guest speaker, his presence was intended to add a touch of international prestige to the event. Instead, his speech triggered an audience walkout, an on-stage meltdown, and an online firestorm that damaged both his reputation and the credibility of the HLTV Awards. Love keeping up with the British royal family? Hit subscribe and never miss a moment of royal news. A speech that went horribly wrong. From the moment Prince Harry took the stage, the tension in the room was palpable. As he attempted to draw a connection between esports and broader social issues, his words came across as tone-deaf and out of touch. Instead of celebrating the achievements of the players and teams who had poured years of dedication into their craft, Harry veered into lectures about social responsibility, mental health, and detachment from the real world, topics that, while important, felt misplaced in an event dedicated to competitive gaming. Many attendees shifted uncomfortably in their seats, whispering among themselves. It was clear that the audience wasn't buying what he was selling. Then it happened. One by one, attendees began walking out. At first, it was just a few, but soon, entire sections of the audience stood up and left mid-speech. Some shook their heads in frustration, while others laughed awkwardly at the disconnect between the speech and the occasion. By the time Prince Harry noticed the mass exodus, he was visibly agitated. His polished royal composure began to crack. From frustration to outburst, Harry loses control. Seeing the disinterest and exodus from the room, Prince Harry did the unthinkable. He abandoned his prepared speech and lashed out at the audience. His voice rose as he criticized society for disengagement, accusing people of being too addicted to their screens and failing to recognize the larger issues at hand. "You don't want to hear it? Fine," he said, his frustration evident. "But maybe that's the problem. You refuse to listen unless it fits your perfect little world." Gasps filled the venue. The HLTV organizers, esports professionals, and industry leaders in attendance were stunned into silence. At this point, the room had already emptied significantly, with many of the remaining attendees too shocked to react. And then, the final meltdown happened. The mic drop heard around the world. Seething with frustration, Prince Harry dropped the microphone with a loud thud, turned on his heel, and stormed off the stage without another word. The entire scene felt surreal, a royal figure having an emotional breakdown in front of the esports community. For the organizers of the HLTV Awards, it was an absolute nightmare. Instead of celebrating the best of esports, the night had turned into a global controversy. The internet explodes, memes, backlash, and outrage. Within minutes, clips of the speech debacle flooded social media. Twitter, now X, was ablaze with hashtags like #PrinceHarryWalkout, #HLTVDisaster, and #NotLikeThis, with users mocking his speech, his reaction, and the entire fiasco. Memes poured in. Harry's mic drop was remixed into rap battle clips, his face superimposed onto video game rage quit moments, and some even edited his speech into an in-game defeat screen. Even notable esports personalities and pro players chimed in. Fallen, a legendary CS:GO player, tweeted, "First time I've seen someone get hard countered by his own audience." Thorin, a veteran esports analyst, wrote, "Imagine being so out of touch that you lose a crowd that came to celebrate gaming. Unreal." Nadeshot, CEO of 100 Thieves, quipped, "Prince Harry just speedran his own cancellation. New record." Beyond the memes, the serious backlash was immense. Many esports fans and industry figures questioned, why was Prince Harry invited in the first place? HLTV organizers under fire, a major PR disaster. The fallout wasn't just limited to Prince Harry's reputation. The HLTV Awards faced a credibility crisis. Why would an event meant to celebrate esports excellence feature a speaker with no connection to gaming culture? Esports fans weren't just disappointed, they were furious. Some vowed to boycott future HLTV events, while others demanded an official apology from the organizers. In an attempt to control the damage, HLTV released a statement the next day, calling the incident an unfortunate misunderstanding and vowing to ensure that future speakers are more aligned with our community's values. But the damage had been done. For Prince Harry, this marked yet another public relations disaster, one that further distanced him from younger generations and solidified his reputation as being out of touch. The harsh reality: lessons from the HLTV fiasco. If this event proved anything, it's that relevance matters when selecting speakers. Prince Harry's speech wasn't just misaligned, it was a perfect case study in how not to engage an audience. His attempt to force a larger social message onto a specialized event backfired spectacularly, turning what could have been a respectful guest appearance into an unforgettable embarrassment. For the HLTV Awards, this serves as a wake-up call: esports is not a platform for just anyone to use as a soapbox. It is a culture, a community, and a competitive space that demands respect from those who engage with it. As for Prince Harry, the internet never forgets. And this moment will likely haunt his public image for years to come.